Hey there guys, welcome back to Kilty Gamers, and welcome back to This is the Police. So, time to go and make a mess. Got a lot of dead cops to, yes, go home, because Roy, you're just looking for days off, aren't you? But, go home because I can't really afford to lose more cops right now. Yeah, okay, I think I can... Ooh, remove an empty slot. If you're gonna fucking share 50% with the staff. Always share 50%. Yeah, that's the first time I've had cops really screw up, like being turned down by City Hall. So, all things considered, could be worse.
in progress.
An apparently intoxicated driver flew into the oncoming lane and crashed into a van, which then crashed into 5 other vehicles. The drivers of the vehicles escaped with their lives, but jumped out of their cars and began to argue. Conflict ensued, and the situation is about to get ugly.
In progress.
An employee at the Interhouse hardware store said a suspicious man named Ortiz Adams ordered a very strange combination of objects which could easily be used to make explosives. Admas has a... hang on, Admas or Adams? Has a pretty colourful police record, including a bomb threat. Okay.
In progress.
Shit.
110 complete.
Right, the vehicular accident. How do we go? Offender court civilians unarmed. Good. I've lost so many cops recently. It's a little bit scary.
In progress. 412 in progress. Officer on scene. Looks like we have a situation here.
It's a delivery from Interhouse. A man in a chemical protection suit was seen the police rushed to a bedside table and searches frantically for something. Do not move.
1210 complete.
Same white van put near the school several days in a row. Whenever I walked towards it, it drove away, I'm afraid, for our students. Fine. Vandal, take care of it, will you? 5 teenagers asked a man for cigarettes, but he said they were too young. Kids jumped him, knocked him to the ground, started kicking him with full force. Waitress Nicole Shelton saw what was going on and called the police. This one. He pretended a little sleight of hand to relieve Sherry Miller of her diamond ring. She immediately felt something was wrong and put the criminal in an excruciating Japanese finger hold. The son of a bitch is unconscious. You can come and arrest him now. Alright.
412A in progress.
I don't know if we can, to be honest. I think he's gonna get away.
910A complete.
Yeah. Oh well. This one. Some workers were squabbling during their lunch break discussing yesterday's football game, when one of them became really irate and tried to drive over the others with a tractor. Well, this is why you don't become a sports fan.
1210 complete. Officer Progress. Looks like we have a situation here.
We brought you these here cigars. Nobody moves, nobody gets shot.
412A.
Okay, that was a false alarm, that's fine. So big men wearing striped shirts walked into the fountain and started trying to drown each other. Come quick before they all kill each other. Probably something scripted, but I will send some cops anyway.
216 in progress. 412A complete.
Wow. Hardboiled Woman 2, they're demanding the cinema's management cancel the premiere. Okay. Well, I should have some cops for that one soon. The guy on the farm has been arrested.
611 in progress.
This Michael May saw a young girl running naked and bloody trying to climb up the fence of an expensive mansion. She screamed, called for help, but then a man came out of the house, grabbed her by the hair and dragged her inside. The neighbors were complaining just last week about all-night parties at the same mansion, which is owned by Saudi Prince Malik Kafaya. Okay.
1010A in progress.
Jack, I'm gonna give you a sob story about all my recent misfortunes. Let's just say I need my job back with the police. And do me need, you'll help me out on this, right? You'll be retired soon, so how about a little advance payment for my annual salary? It's only fair. It's not in your best interest to refuse. I know all about your shady business here, and it's just one phone call is all it takes. I've got all the evidence I need to bury you, but I don't want to go against you. You don't really need this job. Yes. Fine.
311 complete.
Right, can I just send some cops to this one? Smith, work hard. Just get it done. Prove it. Oh, for God's sake. Let's leave the yeah, told you. Let's leave the supposed bomb threat at City Hall. Send some cops to the Saudi Prince. Grant, gonna keep you back in case they need you for the oh, for God's sake. We're probably gonna get that civilian there because I've not got the cops to deal with it.
We've got a situation here.
Several protesting women are pointing at movie posters with busty heroines and sexy poses, shouting, "Sexism is a disease in our society." One of the women steps forward and throws a stone at the cinema director, who is trying to talk to the protesters. Calm down.
216 complete.
Good work. Smith, we will work you up. In fact, I might. Let's...
510
You know
in
what,
progress.
Smith? When you get back into the station, I'm going to send you to Police Academy. The fake bomb squad thing, and that's going to have a dead civilian. Yeah. That's going to be a false alarm. This one, offender was caught and the officers were unharmed. Nice work. This one is what? Multiple shots were reported from coming from a nightclub. Okay. Deputy, Police Academy, Smith. that happened. That happened. Judith McCain, this hard-drinking grandmother decided no court has the right to take away her granddaughter. Okay. I'll soon have some cops ready to deal with that one. Detective Sims, what do you got for me? She's definitely on the... She runs away from it. She goes on the phone. Meanwhile, he does that. Beasley and Prado and Smith. Actually, if you can't have the SWAT support because they're busy, I'm going to send Klaus. He's a bit more experienced.
Got a situation here.
At the Masquerade Club, all the employees and visitors wear masks and costumes. People outside are dancing quietly with the sounds of claps coming from inside. Something is damaged on that. I'll have a look in a second. Climb up the second floor. Music stops and shots ring out. Dancers start to stampede. A guy in a hockey mask flashes a gun and pushes over the guy in a squirrel suit. Chase the guy in the hockey mask. The guy in the hockey mask runs out into the street, gets in his car, and continues shooting at the police. Shoot out his tires.
510 complete.
Okay. Okay. And we're finally going to get this abduction sorted. Offender caught. Nice work. And Detective Beasley is now available. Next time I need him to take over on the investigation of the sounds. Yeah, this is just broken. Wow. Okay. Oh well. City Hall has a green, which is a good start. Just bent out of shape, maybe. I'm suffering a severe anxiety attack and can't concentrate on anything. Can I go home? Yes. Can I give this to Markiplier? Yeah. And let's get back to business. Okay, Mafia. Oh, damn it. Whoops. Okay, well. McNally, I like McNally. Mr. Boyd, I don't know if you come to Mass, but if you do, you may know that our most enlightened and progressive parishioners donate absurd sums of money to carry the flavor of God's crisp powder. Truly this powder is manna from the heavens, which cleared the mind in preparation for the coming of the Antichrist. Unfortunately, some of our flock returned from the house of the Lord, but outside the enemy of Jesus sell them fake satanic powder, and they're undercutting our God-blessed prices. It'd be a great thing if you were to get rid of them, as our Lord Jesus drove the merchants from the house of God. Go arrest some drug dealers who don't happen to be paying the church off. A drunk driver drove his van to a bus stop, knocking over several people. His van stalled out, and now the unsteady driver is clumsily trying to escape.
(911) in progress.
Retiree Frank Setter complains that someone has stolen his lawn. Like clockwork, once a month, someone comes by to cut out my gorgeous lawn and cut it up. I never managed to catch his enemy to fertile grass, so I've shown him. I'm a veteran, you know. I put 100 enemies in their graves. Yes, you probably hired a guy and forgot about it. Oh god. Mr. Boyd, I see you do not wish to delay the arrival of the Antichrist any more than I do. After all, he cannot be arrested or put in jail. Henceforth, any of our church services are available to you at reduced rates. Also, percent. Okay. What can they do? The church. Oh my god. Forgiveness of sins. A policeman funeral. A prayer for my family. A sermon for employees. And what the hell? I don't know how any of those services are going to help out, so I'm just going to leave them there. Market District is seeing increased cases of pickpocketing. The media are already up in arms about it. Send 2 cops. Alright. I'll leave the lawn thief to the lawn.
911, 311 in progress.
An employee at the shopping centre was dressed in a tomato costume to advertise a new tomato paste. He accidentally frightened professional boxer Joshua Drake, who shouted and jumped on him and started pummeling him with full force. Passers-by tried to separate them. He also received the boxer's fury, and a massive fight broke out. Lovely.
(110A) in progress.
The driver of a luxurious white Cadillac ran over a black teenager and attempted to flee the scene, but lost control and drove into a car. And the residents of the area have come out into the street. You guys are going to need backup, aren't you?
311 complete. 1011A in progress.
This one. A postal employee reported that a letter was discovered with some powder inside. The inscription on the envelope reads, "Burn in hell." The employee is afraid that the envelope contains a deadly disease. Oh my god, we're all gonna die, and today is my birthday. I doubt it. But then again, it's not 100% unheard of.
410B in progress.
Please do not request reinforcements. Oh yes.
Looks like we have
2 men and are pulling a woman with a bloody head out of the Cadillac. The crowd isn't letting her go to the hospital, and some are yelling the cops have failed. We'll deal with this with the law of the streets. How's the law of the streets? Well, the crowd starts throwing grass bottles and stones at the cops. Hide behind riot shields and push the crowd back. Nice bit of leadership, Fitzsimmons. Next stripes go to you.
1011A complete.
The terror threat, yeah, was a joke. Right, a man wearing a night costume carrying a huge sword entered the cafe, placed an order, and sat silently in the corner for a couple of hours. Everyone stopped paying attention at this point, and he stood up, took his sword, and began swinging around with all his strength. He's already inflicted severe injuries on some of the patrons of the restaurant. Wow. Okay.
911 in progress.
This one. Bill Buckler said his neighbour Derek Ruiz asked him to watch his farm while he went on vacation with his family. Meanwhile, some strange people went over there with a tractor trying to steal the harvest. There's about a dozen people and they're robbing my friend blind. I bet it's the farmhands.
210 in progress.
Said, Stardew Valley has taught me, farmhands can rob you blind. There's a huge clown running around the mall trying to scare me to death. I got a disease, got enough from the doctor. Clown got no right to scare me. I'm going to leave the farm theft to the farm. Okay, to deal with the Black Knight, you've got Fitzsimmons and Chivers coming out your way. I reckon it's the farmhands, so I'm going to leave them to it. I've been wrong before.
911.
I was indeed wrong. Okay. My mistake. Then again, didn't have enough cops to deal with that. Had enough cops to deal with these ones. Homicide. Caught the Black Knight.
210.
Disorderly conduct. Clown has a right to be in the mall.
412A in progress.
Yep. Okay, oh my god. While the legendary single Gennaro Crespo was giving a performance, someone shoot through a large ear of corn at the musician and smashed his head. Despite a bit of blood, he showed no concern, just laughed it off and got ready to continue. Nevertheless, the concert organizer was furious and demanded that everyone turn the cameras. Can't let the obvious lead until the offender has been detained. We've got a large crowd here, so send everyone available until so we can get this done. How long have I got? I've got 10 seconds. Okay, give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. There we go. And we'll leave Chilvers and Gillette behind. They can come as reinforcements if you need it, but right, that one. That I'm going to archive. That is going to get some more detectives to help you out because you appear to be struggling a little bit. So Marlowe, Basinger, and Hunter are going to help you. And I'm going to open up one of the old ones, specifically this one, with Vickers, Tarr, and Williams handling it. Because I'm about to close off the... I'm going to give that one to Beasley.
412A.
Alright, nice work, you lot. Okay, oh, we got a lot of greens. We got a lot of greens. Okay, let's... Mother was just hit by a car. Yes, but you better show up tomorrow. And I know it's Roy. So... if he asks again... Mafia, share 50% with the staff, always share 50%. Tsubaki, Millsap, Powers, and Gardner. I actually lost a lot of good cops from Shift B. Mass riot. Several dozen workers have gone on strike over layoffs and wage cuts. For a while they were expecting someone from the company to negotiate with them, but that just never happened. The protesters have armed themselves with improvised weapons and started to break down the fence. Go.
11 in progress.
Inside a booth in the ladies' public toilet, a woman was overheard having a man against his will and attempted to blackmail him into having sex. Crystal Harrington only vaguely made out part of that conversation and immediately ran to find a phone. Okay. Okay, and let's... Theft, 1 days, reopen the case. Let's put on my 18. You guys solved the abduction super fast, so hopefully you can solve the mafia case pretty fast. The Booth was occupied by a couple who were spicing up their relationship with role-playing games and sex in public places. Okay. Okay. I mean, dangerous role-playing game to do in public. Maybe you should split them between the role-playing in the private and then... Anyway, Mr. Atticus. I have the misfortune to have a family. My only daughter is marrying a complete idiot. She's requiring that the wedding take place on the roof of my skyscraper and as soon as possible. I want to protect my daughter from making the biggest mistake of her life, so I've organised a grand wedding reception. I asked the arrest the groom and the altar on some monstrous charges like child pornography, for example. But for my daughter to survive that horrible moment of shame in front of 100 people, then I'll live every day in shame the rest of her life. You know what? Fine. Atticus, the favours you give me, you may be a despicable human being, but the favours you give me are far more useful than going against you.
910B in progress.
This one. 2 women tried to quietly pocket some expensive jewellery at the boutique, but the guards saw everything, stopped them, and demanded they turn out their pockets when the woman pulled a gun and began to threaten the store's employees. Prado, can you take Shaw and Rushing? And Klausner, actually, and can you go handle that one?
710A in progress.
A security guard reports that an armed man wearing a frock coat burst in the registry office. He was dragging a young girl in a white dress behind him and demanded the staff immediately arrange their wedding. Vela, Vandal, Pneumatic Grant, you know, take Bucarica with you, and take the SWAT team. Why not? Give them a ride. Atticus. Thank you for your help, Mr. Atticus.
In progress. We've got a situation here.
The man grips the girl's arm tightly and aimed his shotgun at a registry office employee. She says, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You make us the bride. Well, kiss her, you fool.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Southpaw.
Good work, team. Make it work, guys. Nice work. What we got? A waitress says a suspicious-looking man in a rumpled jacket has been sitting at a table for several hours. He didn't order anything. I brought him coffee. He's just sat there staring at me. Sounds like it could potentially have false alarm qualities, but again, if she's worried, better to show support. Oh my god, I love it. With that explanation, Karen Sparkle's manager cancelled the Freeburg stop on the incredibly popular Soninger's tour. She was originally scheduled to perform in town next month, and incensed fans have gathered the ice arena where the concert was to be held, demanding to speak to Karen immediately. Senior guard Trevor Hernandez sent his men to calm down the crowd, but the guards were severely beaten and the crowd has begun to break open doors and windows. And this one... I gotta split them down the middle. To handle those situations. So hopefully you guys can get your job done fairly quickly. This one... there's people selling some cigarettes. He was fired today and he was trying to work out how to get by. Okay, fair enough.
Got a situation here.
Okay. Someone was handing out coupons? Wow. Hide behind the containers and return fire. Loot found automatic weapon. Mafia can sell that one. Mass riots, offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Nice work. Really good work. Wow. You lot, illegal activity, go do it.
1011B in progress.
Jesus. Two bearded men came into the train station, began to pray, and then they went to different corners of the depot, and... Okay. This one is actually an act of terrorism. Okay. I got it. Okay. The carjacking. Well, he didn't break the window with a brick. Did take her bag. Ran off. She ran off. She got on the phone. He got in the car.
1510 complete.
Nice work, guys. Considering you're kind of like a lower... The entire sand investigation just got shot. Like Beasley, my best detective, is dead. And it was going so well. Beasley asked the right questions. He must have done. Shit. And that's the sand investigation over as well. I don't have anyone. Sorry.
1011B complete.
Loot found explosive. Bring it in. Ah, that's annoying. That's annoying. Oh well. It's end of the day. Find a way to deal with it. Okay, day 94. Well, we're in the green. Okay. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, why not give it a like and subscribe for more just like it. Now I'll see you guys next time on the Celtic Games.